Tanguti Samula Losar Testiles, and Taring Anzo SF Team Tibet, and Kodishishe, Tari Losagi Nimote, and Tarin Losa Mewache, the Kagato Mewachene, Enganzo Puri Mangucheta, Anzo Pebe Gabgo, what some Manguti or the Somu, and Taring Anzo Golden Gate Gala, any Peace March, Chene, Enganzo Pula, Ebe Pemisola, Enganzo Kansan Yamdo, two Gundu years, Tandu in a Kizun Yamdo years. Ani Tari Losa, Kianski Losa, Madame with Taji Chevalangazuki, Ani Arida, Europe, the Jagashungi, Samaki, Gabuchene, and Ganzu, Kizunium do the Losa Madame, Ani Pulu with that, they don't do a Samalola and Ganzuki, Mulamang we use to China. My name is Tsering Yijon, and I'm the General Secretary of the Tibetan Association of Northern California.
Can you spell your name, please?
Tsering, Tsering. Last name is Youdon.
And pronounce it one more time.
Tsering Yudong.
What's going on today?
Right now, actually, in Tibet, the Tibetans have risked their life for not celebrating the Losar to show their support and solidarity for the Tibetans who have died in Tibet in the past year. And we are gathered here to show our support and solidarity for their peaceful civil disobedience. Losar actually means it's a new year and it's a very festive occasion for the Tibetans. We usually have parties, gala parties, have fun, but this year we sacrifice everything for our brothers and sisters who have been killed in Tibet.
Now give me an example of what the Chinese government is doing over Tibet.
Chinese government basically right now they're forcing the Tibetans in Tibet to celebrate the Losar. Losar means New Year by giving cash or gifts, but Tibetans in Tibet, in spite of taking the gifts, they risk their life and cancel the Tibetan New Year. We call it Losar. So we are here gathered.
What's the Tibetan population in the Bay Area?
I would say around like over 1,000. Yeah.
Anything you want else to add?
Yeah, I just want to let the world know and tell them that we need your support, and the Tibetans in Tibet are dying under the brutal Chinese. So I want to let our brothers and sisters that we are with you and will be with you forever. And we are here actually, we sacrifice the Tibetan New Year, which is Losar. Losar, again, I said, is a very festive occasion. We usually go to the monasteries, we burn incense, we have parties, but this year we have a special T-shirt that says No Losar, and at the back we have Tibet One Nation, One People. So basically, we are here to let the Tibetans in Tibet know that we are with you and we will with you forever and ever. Thank you. Long live His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
From Bay Area.
So, Mr. Yurmi, why are you here today?
Today we are here in front of the Chinese consulate in San Francisco to express our solidarity with the Tibetan people who were killed brutally by the Chinese military forces in Tibet last year during the mass Tibetan uprisings. So today actually is the Tibetan New Year, but we are not celebrating New Year because we want to express our solidarity with the remaining family members of our martyrs who gave their lives for us.
Were you born in Tibet?
No, I was born in India and born and brought up in India, but my heart is still in Tibet.
And how do you feel about growing up in India and still have pride about Tibet?
Yeah, it's a kind of like an instinctive thing. I've been hearing about the problems that Tibetans face in Tibet, how my parents had to flee, leaving everything behind, how my relatives were brutalized by the Chinese military forces. So I've been, since when I was born, I've been hearing about these sad stories from my life, and that's why I have a great feeling. And even though I don't have hatred for the Chinese people, I still feel very bad about the treatment of Tibetan people.
And how do you feel about Chinese government's action that took place last year?
It's a very, very sad things that happened last year. Tibetans were resisting against the brutal force of the Chinese military. They were peacefully demonstrating against a brute force. Not that they are using guns or bombs, but they're just using their basic human rights to voice against something that's happening wrong, that's being done badly to the Tibetan people. So I think the force that with which the Tibetan peoples were met by the Chinese military is very sad, resulting in death of so many Tibetans last year. So that's basically why we are not celebrating Losar or the Tibetan New Year this year, in memory of all those Tibetans who gave their lives for us.
So it's been 50 years since the occupation.
Yeah, so this is, today we're here in memory of all the Tibetans who died and not celebrating Losar. Today is the first day of Tibetan New Year, but we are not celebrating, we're not having any fun, we're not having any enjoyment, just to express our solidarity and then have some prayers. But in a few weeks is the 50th anniversary of the Tibetan National Uprising. So more things are going to happen, but as of now, today we are here just to commemorate all the Tibetans who died last year for Tibet.
So do you feel that your voice is being heard all over the world?
Yeah, we do feel the talk of No Losar is a global campaign. It's a global grassroots campaign that started a few months back, and it has spread all over the world. And today, not a single Tibetan is celebrating the usual New Year, which is filled with fun. Usually it's filled with fun, enjoyment, dance, good clothes, good food, everything. But this year, Tibetans are foregoing the Losar and not having any celebration.